What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Movie Club. We are your bad movie boys, Matt, Tommy, and Collie.
Howdy.
Welcome to a very special Halloween episode of the Movie Club. Not too long ago, I stumbled upon this movie. The poster just caught my eye, so in honor of Halloween, today we're going to talk about a Meowy Halloween. A Meowy Halloween is about Wally, a man cursed thanks to his very mustachioed father, who arrested an improv Miss Cleo in a public park.
I put a curse on you and your family. Your son will be a fool and never have hope. That all forms of the supernatural will follow your family tree into their homes. Your son will never find peace.
Tell it to the judge.
Part of this curse is that Wally lives with his cat, Mr. Whiskers, who has some batshit insane lucid dreams.
Hey!
What?
What's the big idea? You think it's okay to just start chomping on me like that?
I'm not food.
Maybe you will be. You are what you eat.
What the fuck is that thing? I thought, so this is a kid's movie?
That needs to be put down immediately.
Mr. Whiskers shares his walking hell with his roommate Chuck. Moment of silence for Chuck.
How I wish you were here.
Fuck Chuck.
First and respect.
They're discussing the dream that he had, where somehow Mr. Whiskers was able to pull food out of his dream and back into the real world. And now that he mentions it, that's not the only weird shit that's been happening recently around the Griswold household.
Like the closet's always being filled up with bones? Eyes always appearing when the lights go off? And the ancient evil that appears in the mailbox.
To get to the bottom of this, and for absolutely no reason whatsoever, a friendly skeleton brings Mr. Whiskers a box filled with Freddy Krueger gloves, a pentagram Rubik's Cube, and a couple of snuff films.
There's only one man who may have the answers to this. Alexander Johnson.
Oh no.
Hold up, did they get a body double for the cat?
That cat's the highest paid actor in the film, so yes, they needed a body double.
Hey folks, you know, this Halloween season, so we're on a beautiful Halloween set. I get a lot of people coming up to me saying, "Oh, Alex, are ghosts real?" I got one thing to tell you, they're not. They're a bunch of malarkey, baloney, phony nonsense made up by the globalist conspiracy.
Unfortunately, Alex just had to pay $1 billion to the families of those haunted by ghosts for defamation. Wally's at his big boy job of being a detective, and he's currently on a case with his partner, Rick, who can run really fast. You see, there's been some spooky kidnappings at a residence in town. Kids have been going into this house, but no kids come out. When they leave, they've been turned into monsters. I know, it's a pretty stupid plot, and the twist is pretty obvious, but it's a kid's movie, okay? Lay off the guy.
On this stakeout, Wally is eating the oldest, most stale candy corn because it is so crunchy, and he's eating it like sunflower seeds, where he's just virally spitting them out.
While Rick is trying to tell Wally that his thought process behind this is incredibly stupid, they get a more important call on the radio.
I don't think...
All units, we have a possible 1932 in Queens.
A 1932?
Mummy attack.
A code 1932. So this has happened multiple times.
So you have to have a code for it.
Mr. Whiskers is watching a ghost show on TV because Mr. Whiskers thinks that the paranormal experts on TV will be able to help him assess the ghost situation. This is where the hairiest man I have ever seen comes on the television.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my human Kevin WK's house unboxing videos.
He calls ghost hunting house unboxing? Which that might be the funniest thing in the whole movie. And then also the fact that he just walks through the house just saying, alright, I'm gonna try and call out some ghosts.
So what you want to do to call these ghosts, basically they're seance if you will, is you want to basically just call them out by what they are. Ghosts! Ghosts! Are you there?
Ghosts! Ghosts!
He doesn't even walk through the house, he just stands in the one spot. And he's trying to figure out who these folks voted for in the 2008 election.
Who did you vote for in the 2008 election?
Wally comes back from work and he puts a taxidermied rat in Chuck's cage.
It's a rat dressed like a witch. Isn't that adorable?
That's kind of fucked up, right? Like, hey, here's one of you, dead, stuffed, and guess what? It's going in your bedroom, and you can't remove it.
Oh yeah. Nothing like a couple guys hanging out together.
I don't think we could show this clip in the video.
And it's a kid's movie, he says. Nay.
Wally gets a visitor in his dream, and we finally start to understand the thing?
Don't scream. I didn't even touch you yet.
Jody?
Jody's gone!
But Jody, you died. In the car accident. There was an explosion.
Why is he haunting Wally? Did Wally cause the car explosion?
And I'm sure Mrs. Bailey cried and cried. And that's why I come back to visit you.
Nope. No. Nope. That thing is like if a possum fucked Ratfink. I also completely skipped over him putting on the Santa costume, so if anybody wants to talk about that.
I did love his line, like, he's like, well, this is the only other costume I got. He's like, my clown costume's at the dry cleaners. And my other two costumes, well, you remember what happened on Arbor Day, right?
I think really why they put that scene in there is I think they had the cat singing We Wish You a Merry Christmas cocked and loaded, like they had the rights to it, and he's like, how do I fit this into this movie?
Okay.
A Meowy Christmas is 2 months away. I need to fit it into this one.
Wait, human Kevin had equipment to deal with ghosts. 2 Palm was on.
And that's not the worst pun. That's not the worst pun in this movie. He orders the Necro Meownicon. His big plan is to use the Necro Meownicon and pull Jody out of whatever layer of hell he lives in and say 3 words that will banish Jody forever.
Welcome to Florida.
Hey, you're from Texas. You shouldn't be saying that. He also, when he's ordering the Necro Meownicon, he also says they need Bulgarian Miak, which is a reference that was completely lost on me. And so, Tommy, I think you're going to have to explain this one from Ernest Scared Stupid, right?
Yes, it comes from Ernest Scared Stupid, where he finds out the weakness of the troll in the movie is M-I-blank-K. Meow. So naturally, Ernest assumes it's Miak. And that's what he tries to use on the troll, which doesn't work. But my favorite part about that is the bottle of Miak that he has in Ernest and in this movie is the flavor of the Miak is plain. Which, I don't know what Miak is, or I don't even think it's a real thing. But to imagine there's a world out there where there's actually flavors of it is completely haunting to me.
Well, yeah, there's strawberry Miak and chocolate Miak, right? And oat Miak. an almond Miak, and probably Mr. Whiskers Miak.
You're really miaking this joke, Matt.
Did you get a variety Miak with a Miak?
All right, back to the plot of this movie. So Wally's still stalking the witch with his partner Rick, and Wally thinks he's pretty close to cracking the case of the child abductor. And while stalking out the witch house, he beats the absolute shit out of some kid wearing a Cobra Commander outfit.
Who are you? What are you doing?
Oh, don't you worry, ma'am. I am Detective Wallace Griswold. You can call me Wally.
Hey, no worries. I'm a cop, and this is America.
Oh, well, you see, I was, in fear for my life, so I simply reacted.
Frightened for your life?
Only excuse a police officer needs.
But I didn't do anything.
Sir, stop resisting! Sir, put down that weapon!
This is America.
My favorite joke in the movie is, she asked her, she's like, was that you in the Santa suit, like, following me? He's like, no.
All day?
No, that would be ridiculous. Why would a professional police detective like me with a real badge need to own a Santa Claus costume? If I was forced to choose, though, I'd still have to say Christmas is my number one.
Oh, well, would you like me to make you a Santa Claus costume?
Oh, no thanks, I don't need to.
Wait, I thought you just said...
Well...
No, it's okay, I don't need to.
I don't know. Maybe this ghost thing is a bust.
Oh, folks, we got the butthole cut. While he talks with Lisa, he finds out she's not really a witch. She's just helping kids make Halloween costumes. He brings her a bunch of free stuff. She gives him a hug, and he does a little air hump like, yes, I'm in. And then...
Oh, this is the detective I was telling you about. Wally, this is my wife, Jessie. Hey there. Hello.
Rick is trying to cheer up Wally, and for absolutely no reason, Wally just rips his heart in half.
Do you, maybe want to hang out and talk about your feelings? Maybe get a sandwich or play some pinball?
Rick? I don't like you very much.
I fucking hate you, Rick. Like, you go die.
Yeah, isn't he like, I'd rather die? And then Rick's like, so is that a no? And he's like, nah, I'll do it.
Actually, I'll still hang out with you if you just let me stop at home first.
Cool.
Yeah, it's like, he's like, oh, by the way, do you mind if I invite my friend, the paramedic? His kid's going through some real bad shit.
That paramedic?
Yeah. Apparently something really terrible has happened to his son.
Yeah, what a dark joke in a kid's movie.
And as Rick well knows, no matter how fast you are, you can't run from your problems.
So Whiskers recites some lines from the Necromeownicon. Up until this point, the movie has been relatively not scary for a horror movie, and it is listed as a horror movie on IMDb. But now we get the full body shot of the dog.
Don't worry.
Is it pregnant? Why is this thing scarier than anything I've seen in any movie in the last 10 years?
I thought it was really terrifying because, like, as you know, like, I don't like dogs. So it just really freaked me out.
He looks like somebody tried to make a puppet out of, like, the dead thing from Dead Alive.
Hey guys, I picked up some more Miak.
How sweet, fresh meat. And I do love me some bacon.
We don't get to see it. I was really hoping we would see a scene like in Uninvited. You know, that scary cat movie where, like, the cat comes out of the cat? I was really hoping we would see something like that, but Jody the dog going into Wally's mouth. But we don't. Jody possesses Wally.
What's new, pussycat?
But, lucky for us, when Wally came home, what did he have in his hand, boys?
A dildo.
No, some Miak.
Plain flavored again.
And Mr. Whiskers, you know, being a critical thinker, sees it and goes, Miak cures demon possessions. And so that somehow Mr. Whiskers throws the Miak at Wally, and it fucking kills Jody the terror dog.
Ah! My only weakness, Miak!
But again, I wanted to see a scene like The Uninvited where like the dog thing just came out of Wally's mouth. I feel like they could have done that.
You really wanted to see that?
I did, yes. I did. Or maybe like an alien chestburster scene. That would have been a good movie callback.
What if it didn't come out of either of those and had to make the whole round trip?
Came out of his urethra. Yeah, that would have been pretty awesome too. Mr. Whiskers, I think I have a kidney stone. Excuse me while I try and pass the... Oh my god. Okay, so Wally pukes up Jody, complete without complications. By the way, I feel like puking out that little terrifying toddler would at least give you some distress. But all Wally has to do is say 3 words from the Necro Meownicon.
I have a feeling that I should read the 3 words that are in this book right here. Katu, Parata, Nyanto!
Movie over. 40 minutes of pure cinematic bliss. So I guess that's the whole movie. Pretty solid plot. Well, if I could sum it up in a sentence, Wally car bombs a dog, and then the dog comes back to haunt him, and his cat helps him banish it back to hell. Awesome plot for a kid's movie. So in honor of Halloween, boys, are we rating this movie Return of Michael Myers, Revenge of Michael Myers, Curse of Michael Myers, or Hubie Halloween?
I think I gotta go with Curse of Michael Myers because I was entertained by it, but there's a lot of shitty parts in it. Like the one thing I couldn't get over, how is Mr. Whiskers friends with a mouse? Like I just couldn't get over. I don't understand that. That makes no sense to me.
I like to judge things on my own scale, so I'm gonna give it 2.5 dinks out of 5.
I'm going to give this one Return of Michael Myers because I think that is the best one out of all the movies on this review scale. All right, well, that about does it. Thank you, everyone, for watching. This has been our special Halloween episode. We appreciate you watching this, and if you could, just drop us a like and a subscribe. And thank you very much. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Crash and burn. Geronimo!
Granted, I've never seen Hubie Halloween, but if I had to guess, I think it's probably around like a 3.6 on IMDb, somewhere around there.
Oh, it's way better than that.
Hubie Halloween, the Adam Sandler movie? No
I've seen it twice.
way.
I've seen it twice, unabashedly. I enjoyed it.
I will eat this Red Yankees hat if it is higher than a 6.
Oh, I mean, maybe. Maybe. We have that on film, by the way.
You have Hubie Halloween on film?
No, we have you saying you're going to eat your hat on film.
I thought you meant you own like a film, like a real copy that you have to play through a projector of Hubie Halloween.
Yeah, I actually have the Film Master.
Yeah, you have bought it from Adam Sandler and
I paid $22,000 for it.